I have to wonder, though, how much of that Misha ended up doing. More
Yeah.
adorable scenes. And now Shizune's looking like right into the camera.
I get the feeling she's looking at the other three people on the pier, and Lily looks really lost.
I still find Akira fucking really adorable.
Yeah, she's just being Akira.
If you're putting a hook through their mouth, that's a very valid point, Akira. Wait, have they brought in fish then? Have they?
Nope.
I'm confused.
Lily is not wanting to hurt the fish.
Yeah. I have to wonder though, do they have fishing licenses? Are they licensed to fish here? Do they know the bylaws which limit their catch? Do they know the minimum size regulations?
That might be a New Zealand thing.
Yeah, probably as a New Zealand exclusive, given how... I don't know. I wouldn't say... Yeah, I'm not sure how to word what I'm thinking, but New Zealand is very interesting.
We've got a very stringent and strict fishing
environmental
policies.
policy, that's what I'm after.
Environmental policies in New Zealand, which are at one end of the scale very easy to understand, and at the others very complicated and fall into a social, economic, and political problem.
Yes.
We like that in this country.
Yeah, if you ever come to New Zealand, be very careful bringing food here.
Don't. It's just easier not to. Unless you buy it.
You're allowed to bring, like, if it's been sealed, like if it's a sealed thing of jam or processed lollies and that sort of thing.
Even then, it's best to double check before.
Yeah, always check the regulations.
So if you can buy it in bloody duty free, you're good.
Yeah, although it's something my dad always does.
Something my dad always does. But if it's anything else, make sure. Because
yeah, if it's not duty free, make sure. But something my dad always does, he travels to and from Australia very regularly. And he'll quite often bring food from IKEA, Swedish food.
Well,
like cranberry jam and Swedish chocolate.
Well, confectionery is generally pretty easy because it's packaged, wrapped, and processed.
Yeah. If it's anything like
natural product, if it has any natural, if it's a natural product,
don't bring it. It's not allowed in here.
Well, you can bring it in, but you better be prepared for it to be taken away from you.
I did once have a bad experience with customs after inadvertently bringing something into the country that I shouldn't have, but I don't want to talk about it. If I'm entirely honest.
Anyways, they did manage to catch a few fish, and Shizune's brother and Misha caught 2 of them.
Hideaki and Misha.
I cannot pronounce that at this current point in time.
Yes, you just say Shizune's brother and I'll constantly correct you and say Hideaki.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna be like Hideaki.
I'm probably butchering the pronunciation myself, so if there are any Japanese speakers in the audience,
let us know
please.
How badly we're butchering some of these words. It'd be nice to be politely corrected.
Or yell at me if I really deserve it, given how pretentious I'm acting about it. But Lily and Shizune got on well, and that was not expected. Lily and I are going away for a while tomorrow. Yeah.
Thing is, that's a parallel. This is a very much parallel.
Yeah. Cat claps her hands to get everyone's attention. Well, not everyone's, obviously.
I think it's more the
I can think of one person here who wouldn't give
No, because everyone else would. Because the thing is, she requires looking at other people to know what's going on.
Yes, I'm just making a bad joke. I'm sorry.
It's a really bad. Yes, I get the feeling that I'm a bit more Shizune-esque than I'd like to be. Or realize.
Lily's face is clouding. I wonder what's happening.
Maybe it's because she's blind.
Maybe it's just what? What?
Maybe because she's blind.
What?
Don't worry. Terrible joke that even I took a moment to try to think about. Didn't
Are you
work.
trying to think about like the cataracts or clouds in her eyes or something?
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
I'm gonna just accept that as what I was intending.
Oh, that's just no. Wish I had some soy sauce so I could eat it now. I thought you wanted me to cook it. Yes, we did.
Do any of them know how to prep a raw fish?
Yeah, I was about to ask, do any of them know how to gut and prep fish?
It's been a while, but I could make a... It would...
I know them more or less how to do it, but I probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's one
be
of
able
those
to
things
unless
where
it's
I
something
know
shown.
I know what I'm doing, but I'm so out of practice now that it would take me a couple goes to get it right again.
Oh well, at least the sow's remembering his pills.
That's nice confirmation there, given
I wonder
how
who the
often
wedding
he
photo
does
in the
it.
background is supposed to be of. It's totally not just a stock photo that happens to have a wedding photo in the background. But yes. Falling asleep and waking up late, that is not something that gives most people, doesn't give me a migraine anyway.
It gives me one. I don't like it.
Well,
Then
I might
again-
just be abnormal then.
And again, my normal morning involves very early starts, coming off very late nights, and then functioning like a human being.
I need at least 10 hours of sleep a night to not feel tired, but generally I get about 8 at the most, so I'm permanently tired anyway. Caffeine!
Yep.
It's my Lord and Savior, caffeine.
Yeah, it's pretty much my response to everything.
Morning, Hideaki. What are we having for breakfast? Oh, everyone else ate already, really?
Thing is, he's completely unaware of the situation.
Yeah, he is. And probably our
surprisingly
viewers
enough-
are too. Don't say anything more. Don't say anything more.
Yeah.
He says Hideaki looks like he's going to fill us in. There we go. There we go. Now it's said. So they're family. I can say this now without fear of
Yep.
spoiling everything.
They're family.
But we don't know the other half of this. Oh no, we do actually. We know that they formerly were friends because I mean they were told. He was told about how they
Yeah.
ran the food stall together at the previous year's ceremony, or festival rather. But yeah, seriously, the Sato and Hakamichi families, just family issues abound everywhere.
Yeah.
Makes me thankful that I have a relatively normal family. Well, not normal, but everyone in the family
Wait,
loves
what?
everyone else in the family.
People like the local business people love dealing with Misha. I can't tell if that's sarcasm or a blunt statement.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you serious? Yeah, sounds serious. Given what he just said now, he was probably serious. A little earlier. When discussing other business people like Misha. We haven't met their parents yet, have they?
Well, I don't think we've ever met a parent.
No, we
met
have.
our own
We have.
parents.
Well, we've definitely met Amy's parents.
Oh, that's right.
Or Amy's
Yes.
parent. Shit, no, nothing. I said nothing.
Well, we've met her parents.
Yeah, we've met her parents.
Yeah. Though it's interesting enough, we've never met our parents.
We've had them mentioned in the text, but yeah, no, we've never met them.
Well, they're mentioned, but they're never seen on screen. It's a bit weird, but you know, they're not, I guess, an important element to the story that's been trying to be told.
Well, not as important as some other elements. But then again, they're the ones who make the decision to send us to Yamaku Academy in the first place.
Hmm.
I have to wonder how much of what's happening in his house life, how much of it he's relaying to his parents. Whether his parents are like mine and that they, want to Skype him at least once a week and talk about what's happening in my life, or if they're like my mate's parents who are like, I would go actively out of my way to avoid talking to them if I left home. Familial relationships are always complicated, and I've at least more recently, I've become incredibly thankful for the relationship I have with my family.
I hope you don't yell so much around Shizune.
Wait up, I'm a little behind you, hang on. I was just reminiscing about my family.
Alright, fair enough.
Are you not entertained? I am entertained. You don't sound entertained. Oh, I hope you don't yell so much around Shizune. Here we go, I'm up to where you are. Hideaki fucking calling us out here. Suddenly we're the poor tourism board. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
I like how that logic. That
So you
logic.
can be amused. No, having someone just be completely flat and uninterested on a roller coaster would not bring the fun levels down. It'd be fucking hilarious.
Though, the given situation and the world that we're currently following, do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, given his condition, that's actually a very valid point. Given his condition, would a theme park be a very, very good idea? Oh, I'm just reminded of one of my favorite gifs of two Formula One racing drivers, Fernando Alonso and Kimi Raikkonen, on the world's fastest accelerating roller coaster. And Fernando Alonso's like, yay, pretending to have fun, and Kimi's just sitting there, hands between his legs, just completely deadpan, not giving any shit. It's hilarious. Kimi Raikkonen is my favorite Formula One driver of all time. But yeah, Hisao right here.
Yeah.
He's saying what we were saying before. Yeah, if you're into motorsports and you want something funny to watch and you haven't already seen it, Google search Kimi Raikkonen, Leave Me Alone, I Know What I'm Doing. Raikkonen. Kimi is the first name. Kimi. He's Finnish, so it's a weird name. Poke Hideaki, see if he's alive. It's kind of interesting though how This isn't the first time we've been. Oh no, this isn't the only line where we're lumped with Hideaki and told to go about our own devices. Although in the other instance it happens, it's under somewhat different circumstances.
And we're not dumped on him by our girlfriend.
Kind of. Not in the same way though.
No, we're just trying to dumped on him in this line by our girlfriend.
Yeah, fair enough. Hmm. Wow, fucking brutal, Hisao. Just straight up telling Hideaki to shut up. Your game. Hideaki knows his sister. If there's a competition, Shizai will find it and try to win.
God.
10 out of 10. I get enough games hanging out with your sister. Oh, is that what you call it? Games? Oh, what sort of games? So. Jesus Christ, Sal, you're just being such a dick to poor Hideaki right now. Maybe he's secretly 50 and has gone full Benjamin Button. But fucking hell, Sal, you're being a dick to poor Hideaki. Then again, Hideaki isn't really picking up on the signals Hisao's putting out. So it's a bit of both of them, but that doesn't mean Hisao still isn't being a dick to him.
Yeah, he's being a dick, but at the same time, Hisao's a normal teenager.
Fair enough. He's only a year younger than me, though, so... Well, almost two now. I'm no longer gonna be a teenager in a couple months. This scares me. Yeah. But yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me too, Hisao, that Shizune's entire family doesn't know how to sign. Given what we know from oh, we'll say it now, Lily's line, their whole family is somewhat dysfunctional.
Yeah, that's
And
I get the feeling
and it's
that
making me depressed again.
I get the feeling we're about to have a bit of explanation on that in this line.
Yeah, I hope so. Yawn. I still wonder how old he is, eh? Fighter kites. Yep. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. You alright? Alright, mate? You okay? If you want, you can take a breather. Go get a drink. You need a drink? You alright?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright.
I'm just I'm trying to laugh, but because I'm sick, I'm just coughing a lot and going, oh.
Do you want to take a breather? Go get a drink.
I'm just looking at the whole like that scene.
Fucking Hideaki's face, man.
Like I
Hideaki's
said,
fucking face. Oh, Jesus. You good? You want to keep going? You alright? You alright? You want to
yeah,
keep
I'm
going?
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
You
gonna
still
just,
you still have access to your vocal cords?
yeah, still have
Right, let's
access to
keep
my phone.
going. Now that that James has recovered from his
Dying.
small incident of dying, yes. Let's continue. Don't spoil it. Don't ruin the surprise. Oh, fucking Bush Cheney 2004. I can't get over that, man.
Nah, it's great.
It's sarcasm, Hassel. At least I hope so. Because fucking Hassel said so. You and kidnappers. Oh. Because she's Misha, that's why she fucking laughs. Why are you so argumentative? Because it's Shizune! God damn it! Siblings fighting all the time is very common. I know because I have a little sister. Although since I've left for uni, it's not. I can't remember the last time we fought. It's just me being away for most of the year that probably does it.
Yeah, it's probably that
And
that
me and my
that
sister were
helps.
generally on pretty friendly terms anyway. So, I mean, do you have any siblings, James?
Yeah, I got a bro.
Did
He's
you argue
alright.
all? Did you argue all the time?
Yep.
Uh,
I think it
the
happens with
day got entertaining in the end, at least.
all siblings have it. Alright, what's the time?
8:08 and heartbreak.
No. Thank you
Fair
everyone
enough.
once again for coming along, and we'll be and joining us again next time. And I do apologize for dying just moments ago.